With a lot of car brands paying more attention to their EV lineup, we're bound to get some of the most impressive electric vehicles in the next few years. If you're looking forward to those as much as we are, well, here are the 10 best Europe-made EVs coming in next that you may want to add to your watch list. Alright, let's get straight into it. Polestar 3. The 2024 Polestar 3 is the company's first SUV entry into the EV league. Previous Polestars have been sedan and SUV-like cars that confused the drivers for a bit. Well, for the Polestar 3, we are getting an SUV, and it's worth mentioning that this design looks stunning. It also gets an interesting lineup of specs. There are two options to select from. The dual electric motors on the base model produce around 489 horsepower, and you can raise the performance bar even higher with the performance variant, which gets you 517 horsepower. The range is great as well, at 300 miles for the standard variant, and a trade-off for more power on the performance variant gives you 270 miles of range from the 107 kilowatt-hour battery. That's on all the trims. The estimated selling price of this SUV is also decent, starting at around $85,000. Now, if you like something similar to what Polestar offers, but prefers something from a more mainstream brand, you should check out the Mercedes EQE SUV. The AMG variant of the 2024 EQE SUV is of course performance-driven, and here is what we know so far. As is characteristic with Mercedes vehicles, what you get in terms of specs is heavily dependent on the specific variant you select and the add-on features that you choose. There are a couple of options to choose from with the AMG EQE SUV, which will be available in 2024. But as always, if you are out for the absolute best performance, you can get the AMG Dynamic Plus package. Combining this package with the EV's Race Start feature, you will be getting a whopping 677 horsepower that can take the EQE from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds. It doesn't get all the bragging rights for range, but it compensates with a great performance. That's why you get a 90.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack that should last you 230 miles of driving. Do you think it is a fair exchange? Cupra Tavascan. The Tavascan made its debut merely as a concept car in 2019 at the Geneva Motor Show. However, the Spanish car maker confirmed that the Tavascan will finally be hitting the market for sale in 2024. Compared to the very bold concept design that was unveiled back in 2019, the production unit of the Tavascan is a little toned down. Either way, what the brand has done with this design is worthy of praise, and we're looking forward to its mass release. We're yet to get any confirmed information about the numbers on the Tavascan, but Cupra hopes to penetrate the global EV market with this subcompact hatchback. The brand has made a pretty boastful sales claim of 500,000 units annually by 2025. The Cupra brand is said to be a performance-centered brand, so expectations are high for what the Tavascan will pack. Price? Unfortunately, we will only find out the price close to the spring of 2024. Audi Q8 e-tron. With a design upgrade, Audi is revamping the e-tron line and calling it the Q8 e-tron. It's safe to say that range is the most important part of this EV, and Audi takes it very seriously on the Q8 e-tron. The battery pack here is a whopping 106 kilowatt-hour battery that should last you an estimated 373 miles on a full charge. Performance expectations have been set pretty high as well for the Q8 e-tron, and the brand is out to impress. Something about Audis just feels like they will be beastly, and this one does not fall short with its estimated 355 horsepower and 414 pound-feet of torque. If, for whatever reason, you wanted to punch harder Then you can switch to Sport mode for 402 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque. As you would expect, the estimated price for this SUV does not come cheap. The Q8 e-tron will start at around $72,000 and should be in showrooms as early as mid-2023. Porsche Macan EV. Everybody's getting into the EV SUV race, so Porsche does not intend to miss out. For its all-electric SUV debut, the German carmaker is releasing an EV version of its most popular model over the last couple of years. Specs are still very much unconfirmed by the brand, but we do expect to know a lot more by 2023 and as the vehicle draws closer to its release. Nonetheless, the brand has already come out to make claims that there will surely be a massive range gap between its sedan Taycan and the forthcoming Macan SUV. The Taycan is rated for 227 miles on a single charge, so double maybe? We will have to wait and see how that plays out. With that being said, we do expect everything about the EV Macan to be very on-brand with Porsche's style, performance, and most certainly price tag. Volvo EX90. Volvo is another brand that is really making solid efforts to get its EV game at the forefront of its affairs. The 2024 EX90 is evidence of this fact. The EX90 is an all-new, fully electric flagship SUV that will be leading the Volvo lineup in 2024 over its gas-powered counterparts. The EX90 is most likely sharing the same components under the hood as the Polestar 3. However, it does not produce as much power on paper. As standard, you get 402 horsepower from the EX90, while the performance option gets you 496 horsepower. With the larger 111 kWh battery pack that the Volvo EX90 will have, you will be able to drive 300 miles on a single charge. One interesting feature coming with this SUV is its bi-directional charging option. This lets you use your car's excess battery to power other appliances in case of necessity, whatever that could involve. Like the Polestar 3, this will also start selling at around $80,000. BMW i5. Gradually expanding its all-electric offerings, BMW has started putting plans in motion to overhaul the current 5 Series by 2024. Among the new releases will be a fully electric version that's rumored to be the i5. With the launch and mainstream release still far off, BMW is keeping a lot of the details about this car under wraps. Even what the car will look like is yet to be confirmed. There have been some spice photographs of test units covered in camouflage wrapping. BMW has also not confirmed anything about the performance of this vehicle. However, going by the brand's history with EVs at this level, here is what we may be getting. Horsepower for the base level i5 should be around 335 horsepower, but this could go as high as 500 to 540 horsepower in the more intense variants of the i5. The current i4 is powered by an 80.7 kWh battery pack that lasts as long as 367-mile drives. We expect things to be about the same or even better with the 2024 BMW i5. There may be no price estimates until we get closer to the launch of the i5, so keep your eyes glued to this channel for the latest updates on this one. Maserati GranTurismo Folgore. The 2024 GranTurismo Folgore will be an all-electric sports car, and we expect this one to all but fly. Maserati has stated that all of its electric vehicle offerings will carry the Folgore moniker. The word means lightning in the Italian language. With that being said, this already says a lot about what the GranTurismo Folgore will be able to pull off. Maserati has already stated that it's aiming to have the sports car hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mind-warping 3 seconds. For this to be possible, the car may need at least 3 electric motors that can produce around 750 horsepower. As for the range of the GranTurismo Folgore, it's estimated at around 230 miles per charge from its 83 kilowatt-hour battery. The all-electric EV's estimated price is also set at a very Maserati-like $250,000. Mercedes EQS SUV. Still in the top-of-the-line luxury section, we now also have some news that Mercedes is getting closer to fully launching the Mercedes EQS SUV. This EV holds on to the Mercedes design language for the most part, with a few other subtle details in the styling that are functional for aerodynamics. In the concept units revealed in 2021, there were a ton of new additions to the cabin in terms of comfort and technology that should make it to the production unit. These would make the EQS a very strong part of the competition, dragging down the not-so-saturated market share of other luxury electric SUV options. Mercedes EQS SUV is going to be for sale starting at $105,000 and go as high as they allow, depending on a trim level selected. Rolls-Royce Spectre. Rolls is also looking to roll with the other big boys in the EV game with its luxurious entry. With Rolls-Royce, you already know that what you get is the highest end of luxury known to the humankind. So, if all the other EVs just don't fit your luxurious taste, and you have about $500,000 to throw at a vehicle, you will get what you need and want from the Rolls-Royce Spectre. The Spectre is fitted with 2 electric motors that produce a fantastic 577 horsepower. The battery pack is still to be confirmed, but the brand believes that the amazing vehicle should get you to 160 miles of driving on a single charge. We can all agree that this is more than enough for any Rolls-Royce owner. Did you see anything you liked? Which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next videos.